plane. I don't know when I'm back again. Still I know you have my heart. You're with me till the very end. From the day I met you, our energy was real. Addicted to your smile, your touch, your laid back company. You bring out the best in me. You make me so happy. Ooh, I looked up at the sky with you. Ain't nothing changed inside. It's true. It's more than our instincts. So much time we've been missing. There's nothing more I do. And I can feel the same thing too. So long, what we got to lose. I'm not gonna lie. With all the twinkling lights, this feeling's far from new. Never know who or where, how or why, but I know I want you and you're mine. You bring out the best in me. You make me so happy. I don't care what they say, only get in the way. Only want to be with you, but don't mind what they say.
I'm coming on. Do that. Sorry. Hi, chat. Hello. Shout out to Dave Dynamics. Thank you so much for this. Okay. EDs. Is it EDs? I think it is. Rennie D. Hi, Rennie. How are you? Everyone, please make sure you follow DJ Rennie D. He streams. West Coast Avengers here. Hi, West Coast. It's good to see you. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Mikey R. Mikey Risa? Mikey. Hi, Mikey. I butcher everyone's name all the time. Hi, Carol. Thank you so much for helping tonight. I needed mods today. Hi, Aaron. I see you spammed. I don't know how to say all that. Oh, I know. Spammed Shopao sushi. Wow. That sounds good. Hello, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I want to make sure I grab everybody in the beginning. Quentin Tarantado. Hi, Quentin. You're on Filipino time. I'm on Filipino time today. I know. I'm usually not that late. So, hi, Rick. How's it going? They're backstage. Jessica. I'm so happy to see you and Carol tonight. All right. We have a lot going on. Ooh, I see Verse. DJ Verse is in the building. Hi, Verse. How are you? It's good to see you. Happy, let's see, Wednesday night. And also, I see Mike. Hi, Mike. You're here too. Ooh, you're crazy, Rue Hefner. Hi, Rue. How's it going? Thank you, everyone, for being here. So, tonight we have 3 style attractions. I'm really excited because Dave and I have been working to, I guess, have this like stream. It's been a while that we first actually discussed it. I don't know, it's maybe like within a year, but it's been several months. We've been talking about it. And finally, he was like, F it, let's do it. And I'm like, all right. So I'm excited. And we have, it's a special edition because I'm doing up close and personal with a DJ group today. We have DJ Rec 3SA, who's here. We have Derek Life here. We have E Swift. And we also have Aaron, MC. He's an MC for 3SA. So I don't know if you know everyone, but I know some of you have like a history of knowing each other for the longest time. So, and I want to do some promo. We can't forget, there's a lot of Bay folks here. We can't forget about Reboot. Is it Carol? Carol, can you help me with the Reboot command? We have Reboot on October 20th, and that is D1 Drew in partnership with Beats for Hope, and also someone else that I'm forgetting. Sorry, it's like a jacket thing. I can't remember, but we have Jacket and Jams. Marshall's going to be there. This is like huge lineup. Margil is going to be there. Majestic Chris from 94.9. DJ Unique is going to be there. DJ Ibe, DJ Audio One. Marie from One Voice is going to be there. DJ 415, DJ Jayu, DT Jams Live. So I'm excited. And the people that are going to be emceeing, oh my gosh, we're going to have Chewy Gomez. I'm excited. I'm so proud of them, and Big John as well. So we all know it's our fam. A lot of our fam. DJ P Dog is in the building. Thank you so much, P Dog, for being here. Appreciate you. All right, so we have a lot going on tonight. I want to introduce them and bring them on, but before I do that, I want to actually play something. Let's see. I want to play something that that I put together for them before we bring them on.
Ever since you came into my life, been so excited. Cause you treat me right, feel good inside, I'm so delighted. You hooked me up, you shook me up, you broke me off. Now give my love to no one else, you get it all. Boy, you're always on my mind. Every day, every kiss, every time I see you, boy, I want you more. Think about you all the time. Until the end of time, it's you and I, all day and night. All day and all night, all I wanna do is spend my time with you. Spend my time with you. Because you serve me right in a way nobody else can treat me like a queen, and I can never get. All day, all night, my baby. You break me up all day, all night. Break me up, all day, all night. Break me up, all day, all night. Break me up, all day, all night. Break me up. Since I got with you, baby, you never sweat or blame me, baby. You never done me wrong, you've always treated me like a lady. My friends try to tell me that you're not for.
Oh, I love that. That's amazing. There's such a long history. You all have a long history, so I can't wait to bring them out. Okay, sorry, I'm looking at Dave. All right, the first person I'm gonna bring up is DJ Dave Dynamics. Yay! I can't with your shrimp chips, dude.
Hey, I love my shrimp chips.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna bring on DJ Rec 3SA.
What's up, bro? Welcome to my humble abode.
Hi, DJ Rec. We got Derek Life. We got Eastwood and Aaron, MC Preach. How are you guys doing? Welcome to the Syndicate Show. How are you?
Good. Thanks for
We're
having
good.
us.
Good.
Okay, everyone sounds really good. We were late because I was taking my time, making sure we test, and then we were late ourselves. So, so sorry, everyone. David and Rec, do you want to say hi to the chat since you're more familiar with Twitch? You have a lot of fam here.
AJB 411, what's up?
AJB
Shout out-
is here.
Shout out to Carol Petito. I see.
Yes.
Twin Spin, what's up, brother?
Oh, we
Clutch.
got
Twin
in
spin.
the house. Hi,
DJ Verse, what's up, DJ Verse?
What's up, Big Mike?
Hey, shout out to Southland Mall DJ Verse.
Oh, man.
is that what he's known for?
Hey, that's where we got him started, man. The 510 nickel and dime, bro. DJ Verse, we put him on.
Hi, Booze Jim. Yay. How are you? We missed someone. Hold on. I saw someone
Rennie
earlier.
G, Rennie G.
Eddie D's in the house.
Rennie D is here. That is my brother. Always supporting, very supportive. I feel like I missed someone, but okay.
Carol Petito. Hi,
Carol.
Like seeing all these people in the chat feels like we're in the pandemic again.
Right? I don't want to go through that again, but for reals. Oh, if I missed you or if we missed you, please make sure you come in the chat and say hi to us. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for being here. So I just want to say thank you. And I I don't. Maybe some of you don't know this, but Dave and I chat from time to time, and whenever I come on if he's streaming, he plays Coco Lee and other slow jams because he knows like my taste in music. And then when if I'm doing anything and he's in here, I talk about One Voice. That's why it's the One Voice. So the first song, I think you were asking E Swift what song, right? That was
Yeah, what song? What song was that?
I'll give it to you because I can't remember the actual name, but it's the One Voice in the new album. It's a new, yes, the newest song. Yes.
Yeah.
So that's why you hear the One Voice in the intro and also your video when right before you guys came in. And that was for Dave because we had something like a joke basically. And I want to say that Dave and I have been working on this. He was hesitant and he wanted to do it. He was like, I don't know. And then he's like, yeah, I want to do it. And then I said to him finally, like, I don't know, was it 2 weeks ago, a week and a half, something?
Yeah, probably a week and a half ago.
Yeah, a week and a half ago. And I was like, look, you are doing R&B brunch, like get your ass up to my show, okay? And he's like, oh yeah, that makes sense. So
let me bring my crew in though.
exactly. Yeah. Hi SBC Wrigley. Hello.
Rick Lee.
Rick.
Lee.
Rick.
What's up?
So we made it into, I usually do individual interviews or couples, and we made it into a group. And I'm excited. I'm honored to do this interview with all of you. And I want to hear from all of you. So first, I want to start by just having you all introduce yourselves and just how long you've been part of 3SA and what you do. Do you want to, let's start with Dave. In case people don't know you in the chat. Who are you, Dave?
Hi, I'm Dave, and I brought 3 Style Attraction to the Bay Area in 1990.
Wow.
He was there when it was one style attraction.
Original style.
Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. Okay, Rec.
My name is DJ Rec. I am from Elk Grove, which is like right by Sacramento. I joined 3 Style back in 2000 when I hooked up with E Swift when he was on a Sac State. So that's how we hooked up.
Awesome. Derek Life.
What's up? My
Birth.
old DJ name used to be BBD 3SA. Still go by BBD by all my uncles on here. And I joined 3 Style in 1993, right when I was born out the womb. So
Birth. His birth, son.
No,
this is birth.
Not by choice.
I'm here now. Yeah, no.
And Derek, you are Dave's nephew? Is that right? Okay,
Yeah.
Perfect. Got it. And E Swift.
So I'm Erwin. I've been part of 3 Style. Okay, I'm aging myself. So I would say about 32 years.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Dang.
Is that right?
Is that right?
You were
10,
like a
11.
munchkin when you started, weren't you?
Yeah, I was. I was.
I think Erwin was like 11 years old.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 43.
Oh,
Yeah.
I meant how. Okay. Goodness, that's like 10 years older ish, whatever. Okay. Aaron.
See, I'm the only one that doesn't know the date. I can't even think about how far back he was. I mean, I was a fan. You know what I mean? I was a fan back in Street Jam era. I'm trying to figure out when I got down originally with y'all. Do you guys, anybody remember exactly when it was?
Man, we started, actually, Aaron, we started like gigging together, gosh, even before we did the CrossFit games.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a long time ago. Remember we used to like
maybe
we did mobiles, weddings.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So God,
it's been a minute.
Yeah. So I'd say probably around 15 years, maybe a little bit more.
Wow.
Maybe 1.5 decades. I'm not as many decades as all of them. Trying to be like them when I grow up.
So, Aaron, you're the MC of the group, correct?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And everybody
Come on,
else, everybody else DJs. Is that right? Okay. Awesome.
Derek is a dancer, though. He ain't gonna say that right now, though.
No.
Hey, he
No.
ain't gonna talk about that.
Dancer, singer, too. Yeah.
Oh,
And
wow.
Aaron has OnlyFans, so everyone on, make sure you subscribe.
Look me out. Bald Baboy at Bald Baboy.
You can put your OnlyFans in the chat. Oh, I'm dying. Sorry. So I'm going to just hand it over to any of you. When did 3SA start? Like, I know that you all I say 3SA, which stands for Three Style Attractions. I know you all have been around for quite a bit. And I'm wondering, when did you all start and how?
So I'll talk about it. The name, actually, it started in 1986, but didn't officially start till 87. It started in San Diego. Originally started in San Diego.
Yeah.
Various crews each bring, their unique styles of mixing. Sorry, I'm kind of reading off what
It's
Ray told me.
okay.
But they were brainstorming on different names. They were going to be called Elite. They were going to be called New Image. But the name that stuck with them was Three Style, because there's three of them in the crew. So, and everybody had production, entertainment, events at the end of their name, and they just stuck with attractions at the end, and they loved it. Three Style Attractions, that's how it started. 1986, 87. Rich Faustino from Odyssey, Mike Farron from he goes by Mike Fresh, Ray Malinow, he's better known as X-Ray, and he's the founder of RBL Productions. But those were the original three from San Diego.
I didn't know that. I thought that it started in the Bay. So that's really good to know that. We have some 3SA members in the chat. Jeff 619 3SA. Hello. I see J Rome. Is it J Rome?
Yep.
Jerome, J Rome. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. And we have, let's see, of course, AJB. Love you, sis. Sandy B, the dude, is here. Hi, how's it going? Thank you for being here, Sandy. Appreciate you. So I am curious then, how did, like, if it started in San Diego, then how did it migrate over to the Bay?
So I was pretty frequent in San Diego. I was there a lot. I was probably, sophomore in high school. I brought my turntables down there, and then I hooked up with X-Ray, and I said, "Hey, bro, I want to bring Three Style to the Bay Area." We agreed, and I guess the rest is history. 1990, that's when it happened.
That's awesome. That's really awesome. So now it still covers San Diego to the Bay, correct?
Yeah, for sure.
We're still active down there.
Still active. That's awesome. I saw like a page in San Diego about it. J Crew fam, hello, welcome. That's it. Mrs. D1 Drew's in the building. I knew we were getting someone in the chat. Yeah, isn't she?
Hey, I just want to shout out everybody in the chat talking about body rolls and let you know me and Derek, we got those. We got those all day. Everybody talking about the body roll.
Really? You're gonna have to do it now. This is Twitch. Once you say you gotta do it.
You gotta do it. Now you gotta do it.
Now you gotta do it. We're gonna save that till the end, okay?
Oh, you guys want a battle? You want a battle?
Yes, that's what I want to see at the end. Okay.
Hey, y'all keep playing your cards right. E Swift might take his shirt off. So
oh man, it's game over at that point.
Oh no!
You got that baby oil?
No, it's at Diddy's house.
Diddy took them all.
My show's gonna become X-rated.
Uh-oh.
Oh my goodness. So can you share how many members there are and yeah, how many members are there now? Like in the Bay and then San Diego?
Gosh, I lost track. There's a lot of us.
Wow.
I mean, we used to roll deep at parties.
I'm sure.
Irwin, ask Dennis.
Yeah.
We used to roll really deep, but I
Yeah.
don't know the count. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, back then we needed roadies because
You
carry
need
for
a
all this digital equipment. We had to carry the records, carry
Yeah.
the big speakers and the amp racks. So
Like in the
Oh,
video,
yeah,
shout out to the
talking
Sirwin
about that.
Vegas.
so when Vegas.
We were just
Yeah.
talking about that Rec at what was it at the last R&B brunch, right? At the end, you were talking about that, you and Rick.
Yeah, that's
I remember. Okay. So Dave, can you share? I know it wasn't just Bay to San Diego, but I think you had done something in Hawaii as well.
yeah. So me and my brother, we moved out to Hawaii for a little bit, and we started branching out there, started doing gigs. But I mean, even before Hawaii, we were doing gigs in Sac because Irwin was at Sac State, and then Dennis, of course, was in Sacramento.
Yeah.
Then we had Jerome, J-Rome 3SA in Colorado. We were
Wow.
doing stuff there.
yeah.
Then it also branched out to LA. I don't
Some
know.
of the San Diego guys moved to SAC too.
Well,
Yeah.
Ah, so you hit even larger. That's bigger. That's amazing. It's amazing to be able to have that. Thank you for sharing that. I was curious about Hawaii because you were in Hawaii for a bit, right?
yeah. I mean, we still do it. I mean, my brother's
Mhm.
still out there right now,
Ah,
and we still do a lot of destination gigs. So
yeah. Is that in Oahu?
Oahu, mostly, yes.
Okay. Plug it in. Plug it in. What's your brother's name?
Oh, Mike, he should be in here. Mikey 3SA.
R3SA.
Mikey. Oh,
Oh,
that's
he threw up the shaka in the chat, man. He just threw up the
Yeah, that's
shaka.
right there.
That's how.
oh Mikey
Shout
R.
out to my brother, man.
That's your brother.
Yeah, he used to he funded our equipment back then. I didn't have money back then. So
That's hilarious. Is that your older brother? Is
he's
that why?
my older brother. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm dying. That's hilarious. You're like, shout out to my brother. He funded everything.
Yeah, he bought my first 07 mixer, the Vestax 07.
Wow.
Wow.
He got my gear.
That's hilarious. Okay, my next question is to Derek.
So,
You ready? You ready, Derek? Okay. So, Derek, what was it like for you growing up, like with
oh
Uncle,
man.
who's like known DJ group especially in California and the Bay and San Diego? What was that like for you?
You know, it's so crazy because it's been like all around me my whole life. Like I remember like days like in like San Jose, Uncle Dave had a room with all the flyers on the walls, and I just didn't realize like how many different gigs they put together and everything. And when you guys were just talking about like living up in Sac, Uncle Erwin, and doing all those gigs and being roadies, I was one of those roadies. I would go with Uncle Dave, Uncle Dennis, and Uncle Erwin to all these gigs and be like, plug this XLR into the speaker, blah blah blah, this, and then that's how I really got to know a lot of the audio stuff that I know now. It's kind of just like being behind the boards behind them. And like sometimes they would do like 16th birthdays, they do like weddings. And for me as a kid at the time, I was like, oh cool, so there's girls here. But it was really cool. I mean, I like even like traveling to like Hawaii, being with Uncle Mike too. Shout out to Uncle Mike. And all these guys on here, they were a part of my wedding recently, and they took part in DJing the wedding. So shouts to them. They made it unbelievable. So yeah,
Oh, yeah.
still checking in on that, and it's good. We still talk about it, and it just like I still talk to my wife today, and say like, wow, that I never like it never stops amazing me how big of an impact, like how much my uncles have like been in the DJ and like also like music, Filipino and beyond community like that, because even touching on my wife's family, they know of Three Styles, so
Wow.
it's like crazy. So I
Wow.
mean, honored, blessed.
Yeah, absolutely. And at what age did you start DJing?
It's been back and forth. I remember Uncle Dave used to bring he used to have his turntables and mixer in Sacramento. And I remember this time he brought it and me and my sister were like just messing around, just like scratching, just figuring out how to make noises on there. So I think I was probably like grade school even.
Wow.
And like to this day, like um I have one of Uncle Dave's controllers and I mix from time to time, but it's so funny because I always have heard like R&B, old school, like Filipino anthems, like the hip hop and everything. And now it's like I play the oons oons oons. So very very open formatted now.
Wait, one more time. I didn't
How's
catch
it
it. What
go?
was
Do
it?
it
What
again,
did he
how?
play?
It's like do
Oons
that
oons
again.
oons.
Damn.
Got you.
Oh my gosh. Hi, Mommy Froggy.
Hey, shout out to Jeff 619.
Hi, Mommy Froggy. How are you? That is hilarious. I love that. And it's funny how you have like I could see just the bonding that you all have with each other. I think it's very apparent on stream right now. So it's amazing to be able to see that. So I one of the questions that I always ask DJs because I'm really a huge supporter of female DJs and also those that are non-conforming. Can you talk more about diversity in your group? And I know sometimes it's really hard, right? To because this is an industry that is male dominated, right? Even in the music industry, from DJ community, and that's what I've seen. So I'm a huge supporter of that, and wondering, yeah, how do you all try to bring in different people, of cultures too, or is this specifically for the Filipino community? And it seems like it's not.
Want to take that one? Go for it.
Well, okay. Well, I kind of see it basically just like the workforce, how it was mainly dominated by males, and there's been a change in society, and we're just being open to change and welcoming everybody. I see a lot more female DJs, and I know I any chance I get to support it, other DJs and share talents or help, I guess, launch their career, then yeah, we're all for it. And so I have a daughter, and I am hoping that she also gets the itch to DJ as well. She's 16 right now, so
Oh, there you go.
yeah. And then and then Dave, he has nieces, and they've all grown up in like just around like what we do, and gosh, it's just been a part of our lifestyle. So the more
Those
the merrier.
kids. Those
Yeah,
kids.
those kids in the house.
Them kids, those kids.
Also want to give a we had a couple of female DJs in the crew.
Yeah.
DJ Annette from Hawaii,
Yeah.
and also our very good friend DJ Sparks, aka Donna, who passed away back in
Sweet.
2016. If
Mhm.
you don't know, she used to be a part of a dance crew called Jedi
Oh,
Clan.
yeah.
Yeah, so she
Oh, good.
actually was a good DJ. She's a very good DJ, and
Mhm.
unfortunately, she had passed back in 2016. But I just want to give a mention to those.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely worth mentioning. DJ Gameboy 3SA is in the building. Welcome. Thank you so much
That's
for
photo.
being here.
Man. Shout out
Happy
to Jeff and the crispy patas out there.
Happy Wednesday to Nix. Hi, Nix. How are you? My babes is here. And also, I see DJ MC2 J Man is in the building. What's up,
What's
J
up,
Man?
bro?
J Man always supporting in and out. So currently, how many active like female DJs do you have in your group,
Uh,
Active.
or when you want to take this or done?
I
We
what did you
don't.
say? Yeah, we don't. But like
Oh,
like I guess pretty much all the girls that the female DJs that have come to our events, like we consider them family. So I mean, we're just one big family, and we welcome everyone.
yeah,
But yeah, so any I guess females like actively just representing three style, yeah, we don't. But all the DJs or female DJs that have done events with us, yeah, we consider them family. So
yeah.
Yeah, like ladies first DJs,
Mhm.
JU, um, Marie.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say her
How do you
DJ
say
name.
her DJ name? I can't.
I can't say it, but
I always have a hard time. Drew could say it. It's in
Also,
French. D1
also
Drew
shout
in
out
the
to
building.
shout out to DJ Bite Size. She did
I
a
was
guest.
about to shout out Bite Size
yeah,
right now.
sure,
I
Bite
was really about
Size.
to say that.
Yeah.
She's down with us for real. So yeah,
yeah.
What about Selsky, man?
yeah.
I see Anita Singha 3SA. Am I saying that wrong?
That's an inside joke.
Oh, it's an inside joke.
Singha is from it's a beer, like a Thai beer, isn't it, Dave?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's how whoever Anita Singha is.
I don't know who that is, but
I don't either, but we know it's one
I
of the
need
guys.
a beer. That's what it is. I need a beer.
These guys are doing subliminal stuff right here.
That's right. That's what
who are you?
Quentin Tarantado was over here talking about Tito Serwin Vega. Hey, shout out to my ate. My ate is on here. What's up, Crystal? How you doing?
Hi, Crystal. I don't know which one that is, but Mama Esther's in the building. Thank you so much, Mama Esther, for the subby. I miss you. Thank you so much for being here. Okay. Who is this? Can't even pronounce your name. Sorry, or how to say it. CC Crate.
That's my ate Crystal.
That's your Auntie Crystal.
CC
Welcome.
Ate, big sister. She says hello. I'm hermanito, his little brother. That's my sister.
Got it. Thank you. Welcome. I see you, Twin Spin. Thank you so much.
Hey, Young. Hey, so we got to tell you a story real quick. Anybody, y'all know Twin Spin, right?
Yeah.
So this is like a funny story. So like people ask like how I got linked up, right? Sometimes people asking me, and we were telling about these stories. So Young is actually homies with my brother, my brother-in-law, my wife's brother. They used to DJ back together in like the early 80s.
Wow.
Right? My brother-in-law Norbert. Shout out to Norbert Jopanda. That's my brother-in-law. And then Young is the one that kept doing it. You know what I mean? And so that everybody else gets to say they used to DJ with Twin Spins. That's all my
that's
all my folks. But
dope.
he I was actually his son's youth pastor. So shout out to his son who's DJing now. His son's actually out there doing it. DJ. His son's name is DJ. Check that out. If you guys need a DJ, unless you name your son
DJ.
Look, DJ Devin D. Look, see, shout out to at Devin D.
There you go.
There it is.
Passing it down.
Small world, man.
That's
Small world. Dude,
crazy.
DJ Twin
Yeah,
Spin's
for
been in
real.
it for decades and decades, bro.
That's crazy. He just messaged me. How do you know Aaron?
I'm telling you, that's the homie, dude. I'm telling you.
And what he said, Aaron is more Filipino than any Filipino I know. and when he MCs like at our gigs, he like will straight up like for like all the aunties and uncles that don't understand, like he will translate into Tagalog for them.
That's what he's doing.
Better
right
than
now.
any of us can do it.
Yeah.
He's doing that for me right now. I just want to stop for a second and welcome DJ Honey Flow Talk Show. Hi, Honey Flow.
Hey, what's up, Honey
Thanks
Flow?
for being here, Honey Flow. Everyone, please make sure you follow DJ Honey Flow. She's amazing DJ as well as talk show host, and she's just amazing. Alizé is in the building. Hello, my sis Alizé. Hi, Alizé. How are you? Okay, so What a small world. He just wrote to me too, and I responded actually. I'm like, I just met Aaron. So Derek, this one's for you, okay?
Sure.
From I'm sorry, Erwin, this one's for you.
Oh yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry. Erwin, from what I know, you used to be, is it a police officer? You're a
Yes.
former police officer.
Yeah.
What motivated you to become a police officer?
So I guess it was it was my cousin who I looked up to growing up. His name's Rick Fontanilla. He retired from San Jose PD and he's active with Salinas PD now. So I always like really looked up to him. I admired him, and a lot of the things that he did, I pretty much like followed. So he went to Sac State. I went to Sac State, and then he joined San Jose PD, and then so did I. And then while he was an officer, he was an active and competitive bodybuilder, and that kind of sparked my interest to actively compete as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, that I guess kind of influenced my decision into that career, and yeah, so I recently retired, and it was I wouldn't really say by choice. It was a forced medical decision. Too many injuries,
Yeah.
and
Too many tackling
but
the bad guys in San Jose, all the clubs.
and but it was a blessing in disguise, and I'm actually relieved that that chapter is like closed now, because now I could like enjoy life again, and I'm not so
Absolutely.
paranoid, and yeah.
Absolutely. How many years were you a police officer?
For 18 years.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's a really long
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, and then prior to that, I was a PO for 2 years in Sacramento. So,
And you
so in
PO,
law enforcement, about 20 years. Probation officer.
probation officer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just for those who don't know. Can you talk a little bit about what it was like to be a police officer and also a DJ at the same time?
Yeah. So it was, I mean, at first it was I guess it was pretty cool. Like when I was like spinning at clubs or even events, like people like they didn't know. And they were shocked, like, you know, when they found out, and vice versa. When I was an officer and people would run into me, like, you know, at parties, and they're like, "Holy shit, you're a DJ and a cop? What else do you do? Are you a stripper too?" And,
Are you
no,
on
but
OnlyFans too?
Sponsored by Johnson and Johnson.
yeah. But
Wow.
later on into my career, I worked a specialized assignment where I was plainclothes in the nightclubs. So it kind of, I had to stop doing a lot of the gigs that I had. And, what else? And yeah, so I did. I stopped DJing for a while. It was just like too much for me to juggle, like with family and, you know, my kids. I have 3 kids. And so juggling like being a mobile DJ, running a business, being a police officer, and also my family life, it was pretty chaotic. And so I stopped DJing, and then after I retired, I want to say after I retired, but towards the end of my career, that's when I started DJing a little bit more. And yeah, it was something that I missed doing. And I think when I was really busy with too many things going on, I kind of lost the passion for it. And so I'm doing it again, and I enjoy it again. And yeah, and I'm hoping I could like do that not only for my kids but other kids as well.
That's really inspiring. I love that. Thank you for sharing that with us, because I just imagine that's not easy to be a police officer.
Yeah.
Hello, Lahetfa Maria. How are you? Thank you so much, hun, for being here. I hope you're doing
I saw a video of Erwin tackling somebody in the nightclub
It was on like KTVU channel 2.
Really? You're like, I know that guy. DJ Filipino is in the building. Hello, DJ Filipino. How are you? Everyone, please make sure you follow DJ Filipino. Okay, let's see. LDZ.
LDZ. Hey, can I shout him out real quick? Hey,
Yeah.
so that's the homie right there. That's one of the first people to ever teach me Tagalog. That's Lionel Doom a lot. OG movements per minute. Dropping Harm.
Dropping Harmony.
Mount Eden, Monarch Mirage, Show Choir. That's the homie right there.
Welcome. Thank you so much.
Yep. Shout out
We
to
know
Dropping
who
Harm.
that is. Dropping Harmony. If you don't know who that is, it's a group.
We have a sexy underwear break real quick.
Oh gosh, you guys are cracking me up on stream.
Hey, that's a wild story. That brought us together too. Like, so Lionel, I knew Lionel growing up, and then that was one of the connections we all had, and we all did his wedding together. So it's like, doing, being able to see, like, I mean, these guys need to talk about their history, man. Like all the different groups that Three Styles brought together, all the different events.
Yeah.
I mean, there's like so many different folks who brought together. One of the things we were talking about, and for me, I just want to highlight for all of them is like the connections that are made, like music for all of us that are in, DJ world or like entertainment world, we're able to connect with people. And because of the fact that we do a lot of events, we're able to be a part of like really big moments for people. So like being able to see people, I mean, how many of y'all have done weddings or cotillions for people? And then now you're DJing for their children and then their grandchildren. And then,
So true. That's
Are you saying that Dave is old? No.
Nope. I'm saying Dave was the flower girl at their wedding, and now
Oh my goodness.
it's tight though, man, because you get to be a part of people's lives, right? You get to shout out to people you see in different circles.
Yes.
People brought up in it. You get to be around different families.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's just so many connections that happen through it. For me, that's the big thing about Three Style that like. I'm always down to rock with them because it's family, and then like most recently we just did Derek's wedding, and I mean it's like literally like blood family, everybody coming together, and this is a celebration that's been 30 some years in the making.
Yeah, always a good time, I'm sure. Bubbles, thank you so much, Bubbles, for being here and modding tonight. I appreciate it. So this is perfect because we got Chris Mix in the house. Hi, T-Bone.
Hey.
Chris Mix.
T-Bone. Everyone, please follow the Law Podcast. They stream. We love T-Bone, my security guard. Chris Mix is in the building. Chris, hopefully you can stay because we're gonna promo. Next R&B brunch soon. So my question, since you're talking, Aaron, I'm going to put you on the hot seat.
Let's go. I like it.
Aaron and I. Oh, my gosh, how did you learn all this?
I'm literally telling you, Lionel Dumoulin right here in the chat. This fool, Amo Petalano, all them cats from Mountain High School, Hayward, California. Shout out to them.
So even like years back, like when I was still in high school, like I was always around Aaron, and it was because I was in the same dance crew, MPM, as Lionel.
Yep.
And Aaron used to like kick it with like their whole crew. So
you
crazy.
Raised.
Hey, look right there. You see that lady Kathy Horner right there. I don't know if you see her.
Horner, yes.
That's my baby mama. We celebrate 25 years of marriage this December coming up. So shout out to my wife, Kathy.
Kathy Horner, congratulations. Welcome to my chat and my channel. Hi, Elvis. It's Elvis is in the building. Hello, Elvis.
Yep.
Hope you're doing
What's up, Elvis? I play pickleball with Elvis on Mondays.
Uh-oh.
Wait, what? You do?
Yeah, I do. I actually went to high school with him. And
really?
I went to high school with Elvis, and then we reconnected like 20 years later through DJ Mighty Mike. And so, and yeah, me, Mighty Mike, and Elvis every Monday we play pickleball Central Park. So
I didn't
what's
know
up,
that.
Elvis?
He's my boba. He's on my boba crew.
There you go.
Okay, so earlier, Mrs. D1 Drew did a redemption, and that what that is basically is that you sure in short, it's a hydrate basically. So if you have your drinks, you can drink anything, water, whatever it is. We're gonna do a quick cheers. Does anyone have anything? Have anything? I know Dave does. Perfect. Okay.
I'll just kind of fake it because I don't have.
You're
Erwin's got some patis, man. He carries patis in his back
No,
pocket.
I'm gonna bagol,
Cheers.
man. I'm gonna turn it up.
Cheers to all of you. Thank you so much for being here. And cheers to the chat. Thank you, Mrs. D1 Drew. I don't know if you're sleeping yet.
I'm just gonna drink my lawai. You don't know what that is.
I don't. What does that mean?
Saliva.
Saliva.
Your spit. Yeah.
Oh my
So,
god.
you know, small world though. Like I lived on the same street as Lionel. We went to high school together. We sang together in high school. And when I say I sang with Dropping Harm, like he was out there in front and I was back going ooh and ah. That was my job. and he was out there breakdancing. This fool, because you know he's OG Rock Force crew. I don't know if y'all know that.
Uh-huh.
He's OG Rock Force crew, Dropping Harm, and like I would just be in the background, just holding stuff for him, carrying records, and I would learn, you know. And then people brought me in. I'll just say like shout out to, you know, really honestly the Filipino culture has brought me in and adopted me, you know, really brought me in and really raised me, you know. So it's been huge for me in my life. Shout out to these cats who brought me in, you know, into the entertainment world. Other folks that I've been able to rock with, but you know, people brought me on. You know, they brought me on, took me in, cared for me, and then I was able to, you know, my first day at Chabot College in Hayward, I was walking with my homie and this girl. I said, "What's up?" in Tagalog. She's like, "Why are you speaking my language?" And I'm like, "Why are you speaking my language?" that's her in the chat, y'all. She's in the chat. Check her out.
25 years. Dang.
Oh my gosh, Aaron. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna get into those questions that I want to.
Look, she mad now that I brought it up.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. You and I chatted. We chatted this week about the work that we do, basically, right? Briefly. Mm-hmm. And one of the things you shared with me is that you work with the unhoused community. Can you tell us more about your work with the unhoused community and what that's like for you?
Yeah, definitely. Shout out to Jeff talking about Pistahan. I was brought in by the Pistahan Parade and Festival many years ago. Been able to help them in the parade. But also, you know, you talking about the work. So currently, I actually work at an organization called First Pres Hayward, and we have 2 shelters. We have a 50-bed shelter and a 21-bed shelter in Hayward and Castro Valley. We also have like resource centers. We operate a food pantry that serves about 700 families a week.
Wow.
Somewhere between like 40 to 60,000 pounds of food. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's wild. And then we have a safe parking program for people that live in their cars. They can park on our site, get access to our case management and food. And then we also have 6 transitional tiny homes. So people that are coming off the street, they can live in these tiny homes and they can stay there up to 18 months and everything that they're paying in. We only use a little bit for like utilities, and everything else that they're paying into the fees are actually savings for them so that they can have money to move out when they move out. So it's a place for people to heal. The thing I was really excited about in learning about your work that you're doing in Newark, I actually worked with a guy down there. They started a nonprofit called Melino. Are you familiar with them? They just started up in Newark.
No, I don't know them.
Yeah, so it means peace. It's a Tongan word for peace. Shout out to Barry Taimani and his crew, and they actually do outreaches. I went out a couple weekends ago. They did 3 different ones in different encampments. They come out, give people food in Newark, and just give people things that they need and talk to them about their spirituality too. And I was able to start a church in one of the shelters specifically for the unhoused community. So really, like my life is about being in relationship with folks, just like with these cats right here. It's an honor to be in relationship with them, and I find that it's the same way in working with folks that are dealing with housing instability and food instability, to be able to have the honor of being in relationship with people and helping people to see that they have everything that they need within them. We just need to connect and support each other. So Yeah, that's kind of the work I do, and I'm really intrigued in the work that you do in trauma recovery,
Yeah.
healing,
Yeah.
because honestly, that's the core of it all. Like if we can heal, we be able to work through these things, you know.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, for those of you that don't know me, I am Cynthia Fong. I'm from the Bay Area, born and raised here, and I'm in the nonprofit world. I have been for, I think this is my 25th year. Yeah, 25 years. I have my own private practice. I do therapy, but I also am a consultant for two nonprofits. And I've always been in the nonprofit world I feel like my entire life. And so
Right.
it's a passion that I have. And my show I set up, actually, there's lots of people who help to build my show. It's not just me. Even though I'm the face of it, I feel like I have so much support. And like, shout out to DJ Disco B. AU Faka Disco B is in the background, always helping with the technical stuff. And so and all my mods. Thank you, everyone, for being here. But I started the show because I was thinking about how to tie in what I do with the Twitch community, right? And so this is how this show developed and started. And I would say that during the pandemic, I love music and specifically freestyle and slow jams. And Dave and Dennis know this. So because of that, I was heavily involved, and now I'm just really involved in the Twitch community. And about 2 years ago, I was thinking about how I was going to do a show, or I didn't even want to stream, to be honest. And when I started streaming, but it was like, well, what should I do? Because what can I bring to the community, right? And so this is how this show developed, and I have a segment. I have different segments, but this segment here is called Up Close and Personal, and I do really like personal interviews, about people's lives and what they've been through. Because for me, my business is called Healing Within, and Aaron, you were just talking about that. Yeah, you're just talking about that because for me, it's about healing. It's really about trauma and being able to heal that trauma and the experiences we've been through. So, because it's a group interview today, I'm keeping it light, but in my one-on-one interviews, it can get pretty deep. So, that's a little just about me and how the show started. Since we're on the topic, so Aaron, I'm
Hmm.
interested in knowing how you have you've been in the helping profession, and then you somehow transitioned, became an MC. How did that come about?
Man, that's a pretty cool story. Well, actually, it started back in the 1990s, the 1900s, year of our Lord.
1990.
Um, I was carrying records for DJ. So I was the record carrier and setup dude, tear down dude. I would do bathroom duty. I had 3 mixes that I would set up. I don't know if you Yeah, so like if they both had to go to the bathroom, if the other 2 dudes had to go to the bathroom, I got to mix my 3 songs. And it started with this one. And see if y'all know this one. Step into Yeah, okay, all right, yeah. So right? And then I pull out the Strictly for the Heads. Okay, anyways, but I had 3 songs that I could mix in. But one day, I kind of stepped away from that. Actually, when my wife and I was 20, she was 19. We had our first daughter. So we were real young. So I kind of had to step out of the scene, and then ended up getting a call back. And when I was in my career, my manager started DJing, and it's this Filipino cat, DJ Filipino. I don't know if it's the same one that's on right now, but he actually he was raised by the Hispanic community, so he actually spoke fluent Spanish, and I speak Spanish. So he actually, one time we did a gig, and he goes, "Hey, by the way," and he hands me the microphone. And he goes, "You're doing the introductions." And he goes, and it's in Spanish. And I was like, no way, bro. Like I was tripping. Like he didn't tell me beforehand. He like handed me the paper and the microphone, and like they're lining up. And I was like, there's no way. So I like struggled through it. And then that kind of led to me jumping into, that was the early 2000s. So me jumping on the mic. And then really led to me being the MC in many different ways. So like I can DJ. I always say like I could DJ small gigs. I do smaller, like I get to just vibe gigs. But whenever it comes to something big, I tend to be like involved in the microphone. That's kind of where my gifting is, connecting people, being able to read a crowd, being able to connect with people that way. That's why we work so well together, because you got these guys that are like technicians, like next level DJs, been in the game for forever, always staying on top of it. And then for me, I get to do what I do and just be in the moment and vibe with people. So that kind of, it all ties together, like what I do in my work world. I also, as a pastor, it's that's why they call me DJ Preach. I get to be a pastor, I get to dance, I get to DJ, I get to do some things that all kind of come together. And when I was coming up, those things had to be separate. I had a misunderstanding of my faith. I thought those things all had to be separate, and now I'm really like kind of living into who I am. So shout out to all these guys who gave me an opportunity, man. I really appreciate y'all giving me a shot at it.
That's awesome. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. I'm definitely intrigued by all of you. Well, I'm wondering. Actually, hold on. I see someone. DJ Courtney Kelly. Thank you so much for being here. Shout out to DJ Courtney Kelly. Thank you for being a first timer chat in here. And then I want to say to my beautiful sis Lori Loves Prince. Hello. I didn't get a chance to say hi earlier, so thank you so much. Happy Wednesday night to you. So I am all about. I'm really always about working through challenges in life, because to me that's very important, right? To be able to grow, and especially at this age, like and to even know ourselves, and be able to and love ourselves and love other people. So I'm really big on this, and sometimes to me, working as a team can be really difficult. It has its set of challenges, I feel, and versus working individually. There's pros and cons for both, right? And so I'm curious for you. I don't know who wants to take this, but what has been the greatest challenge being a part of this group, or anything that's come up, whether it's DJ or MC?
I'll go first. So I guess now at this point in my life where I have children of my own, and being where I am in life and also with my faith, I don't know how to really put in words, but I think I could just share my story and maybe people could connect that way. So I grew up in a single household. My parents were divorced. My mom was always at work, and I had 3 siblings. So we pretty much we ran amok. We weren't that bad, but very little like parenting, and we kind of had to just parent ourselves, right? We raised ourselves, and I guess a lot of the people, I want to say a lot of the people, but some of our friends, like looking back, they made choices that led them into, a darker path, and some of them never made it out of that. And I believe by the grace of God that, Dave was brought into my life. I was a straight up, like I was a punk knucklehead growing up. And like me and my best friend at the time, we weren't bad kids, but we were just doing a lot of things like that we shouldn't have been doing, like lighting things on fire and like getting home like super, super late. We'd like just purposely get lost on the public bus and, see if we can make it back home. But so Dave, he actually lived down the street from my house, and I was probably about 10 or 11, and he always had his garage open, and then music was always like blaring out of his garage. So, naturally, like it just caught my attention. And so me and my buddy were always like standing at the corner looking in the garage. There's always like hot chicks there and stuff. So we're like, oh, let's see who else is over there. And so, and I think what really like reeled us in is there was like a bunch of like B-boys that would like break, in his garage while he was DJing. And I think that's what kind of like led me to like meeting Dave. And Dave was like, hey, why don't you come on in and like, you know, hang out? And then he pretty much like raised me. He kept me out of trouble. And DJing was kind of that outlet for me. And I feel like if like he hadn't come into my life, then I could have made some very, very like bad decisions. So he was always that mentor, that father figure for me. And also while I was in high school, the only sport I ever did growing up like that I was really serious about was wrestling. And so I wrestled, and Dave was the only one at all my matches. And then even after I graduated, we coached teams together, like junior high and high school.
Wow.
And he's the godfather to all my kids. And so all the like big like milestone moments in my life, like Dave has been there. And so now that I'm retired and looking back at everything, I see like how much like he played a big role in my life. And also that's something that I want to do, like not only for my other kids, but like I said before, like other kids as well. And so I could kind of see just from working the streets, like how easy it is for, you know, kids to make one bad decision. It could change their life forever, you know? And so, and I mean, it's right in our backyard, you know. There's kids out there with no guidance, no direction. And so and you know, everybody that I surround myself with, like the crew, you know, they've been that for me. So it's only right for me to pay it forward. And it's something I think I found a passion for. So
Thank you for sharing that. Shout out, Dave. I know that's great.
Hey, I have every single wrestling match on videotape that Erwin has ever wrestled. Every single one. So
He means VHS. I don't know if you know what a VHS is. That's what he's talking about.
He's got the archives. Trust me.
Oh my gosh. That's what a beautiful experience and story. And thank you for sharing,
thank you,
Aaron. I appreciate it.
And
I really feel like I could feel it through the stream right now. That I could just feel it. I could feel that there's you know, when people have been through things together, and struggles and happy times, that's how I'm feeling. So thank you for sharing that.
Yes.
And so I'm wondering for others as well, what has been your challenge being a DJ and or MC? You want to take a shot at it, Breck?
Challenges?
Yeah.
Dennis doesn't have challenges.
No.
He does it all. He's the marathon guy.
Yeah, he like gigs while he's even asleep. He does weddings while he's sleeping.
So many gigs. I'm like, dang, you did another one? Wow.
He's DJ Bahalana.
Uh-oh. Nah, I wouldn't say I have. Maybe physical challenges, because when that time I was in the hospital, I was out for like 2 months. I was in the hospital for 2 months because of a ruptured colon.
Yeah.
So that just being away from the DJ scene for that long, it was challenging.
Yeah.
And then just trying to get back into it.
Yeah,
straight out the ER too. Like a week later, he was at a
Seriously.
gig. I was like, damn.
Seriously.
Oh, Die Hard. You're like, I miss
Yeah, man.
I mean, I do remember when Dennis was in the hospital. Gosh, I was crying. I thought we were gonna lose him.
Mm.
Yeah.
It was close.
Gosh.
I was this close to not making it.
Wow. That's huge.
Oh yeah. So
I'm glad you're here with us today and that you were able to recover from that. So that must have been hard for the group as well, right? Because you don't know a lot of times, like So many people have come right in the group, and you have friends who passed, and that makes it hard as well because you have such great memories, right, with
Right.
them.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you for sharing. So I want to hear opposite of that, basically. I want to hear a juicy or funny story. I want
Oh,
like
juicy.
I want dirt. And I have a feeling, like, is it gonna be Aaron who's gonna share it with us?
Hey, I will. You know I will.
It's gonna be
Huzzah.
Aaron.
All right, so when Derek met me, you remember the family party? Like you don't even remember. When he was a little kid, there was this family party we were at, and there was a hypnotist.
Oh God.
Oh, I remember that.
This is where I leave.
Look.
No,
This is not
Derek.
just
Hey.
me. This is Uncle Orwin too. So
Yeah, let me tell you about how buff Uncle Erwin is. Because this hypnotist actually worked. I never seen it actually work. And they got Erwin good. My guy was literally like the shirt came off, he spun around, he hit him with the shoulders, he did the wiggle and the pop, and I was like, man, I didn't know you could wiggle and pop like that. E like what? They got him, bro. They got him, and like when he woke up, he's like, man, where's my shirt? Hey, that was amazing. I'll never forget that.
And then I was like, "Where's my underwear?" And then Aaron pulled it out of his pocket.
That's it. It's caught in my collar. I don't know how it got in my collar. Every time I eat a salad, bro, I think about that. You motivating you, man. You got the striations on your hamstring, bro, and your quads, bro. Like,
Well, that's the kind of party we all want to be at. Like, what happened?
man, hey, my wife remembers that. Look, my wife said, I remember that party. Hey, wait, which party you remember? Hold on. Which part do you remember?
I remember that one.
I was like, yo, he's actually hypnotized, man. Oh, man. And he got moves, man. He brought the movements per minute were strong. Like we were in like 120, 130, like in that freestyle range, like Debbie Deb, TVB. We were like,
Oh man.
Oh my God, did you just say that?
hey, that was a shout out to you, freestyle champ, right?
Oh, dude.
Holy shit, that was funny. Magic Mike. Chad 3SA is in the building. Hello, Chad. Welcome.
Yeah, Mississippi.
What's up, Chad?
Oh,
so
oh shit. Okay. Let me get myself together.
Hey, we should talk about when Dave had that long hair that you played in the preview video.
Oh yeah.
Hey, we should talk about that.
That mullet was on point.
Yeah, that was when mullets weren't even mullet check.
Wow.
I had to
Show him your mini trucks.
put that one on.
Hit him with the spring love.
One on.
Yeah, he was wearing that lapu lapu. That's what he was rocking.
Mullet check.
We all rocked tails back in the day.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
That's
we did.
exactly
We
right.
all had flat tops with bangs with the sun in. What?
Sun in.
I thought that was like hella cute. What the?
I remember Rick
That
Lee
was-
with his blonde hair and his
Yeah.
blonde
shoot.
flat top.
Dude, speaking of muscles, where's Rick Lee, man?
Yeah,
I thought
where's
Rick Lee
Rick?
was gonna be here.
Dragon style.
He's not a part of the show. This is my show.
Oh, my
Not
bad.
get it twisted.
I prepared one question for you. Is like, why is that man's arm still so big? That's what I was trying to figure out. Like, how does it like? I'm like, man, I was like watching, like catching up on, and I'm like, bro, his arms are still giant, bro. Like, he got
Oh gosh, it's him. I had to take a long shit.
All the sleeves ripped off to all his shirts. That's why
Dude.
it's always half sleeves.
They were talking about it on the show. They're like, he's like, okay, I'll answer y'all questions. Why do I always have no sleeves? He said, because I stay working. I just be going from job to job. I'm always working. I'm like, he does, bro. He's a legend, man. He's a
In
legend.
the sleeve show, she said, "Yeah, this is not the Rick Lee show. I do this show on my own."
Hey, somebody said DJ Rick sleeves.
Oh gosh,
Uh,
that's hilarious. He comes on the show once in a while, but he prefers not to. He's
That's
not.
because-
He's not like a talker. He likes to do he's a talker in that with friends, but not on a show. So this is my thing.
yeah.
Rick sleeves. Oh shoot, we got Real Niner Empire is in the building.
Hey,
Hello,
bang bang.
Niner
Bang bang.
Empire. That's right. Thank you for being here. I see you, Elvis. These nuts, you're cracking me up. All of
You
you.
came in the mail today.
Shout out to my dad. He's on here right now. That's these
Hey, what's
nuts.
up, Uncle?
Oh.
That's your dad.
That's
Yeah, that's
our
my
Tito,
dad.
Tito.
That's my brother-in-law.
Your brother.
That's another OG DJ right there.
Yeah,
For real.
shout out, Nightlife Sensation.
That is so adorable. I love this, like a family
You know,
affair and shit.
So I was actually when little Derek was born, I was there at the hospital, and his dad, I was probably like, I don't know, 11 or 12, and his dad like played a really mean joke on me, and his uncle,
I heard about this.
his dad had told me, hey, go ask that guy over there how many push-ups could his dad do. So I went over, I was like, hey, how many push-ups could your dad do? And then everyone starts busting up, and then somebody says, hey, that's messed up, his dad has no arms. And I was like 11, I was crying, and that was my memory. That was my memory from like his birth.
That's your memory.
Bro.
You were
man.
12 years old.
Yeah, I was crying.
Aw.
Hey, that's why he just still does 400 push-ups every morning. Just because of that story, bro. That's why he got scoliosis.
D1 Drew Fun do so.
When trauma helps. When trauma helps.
Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. You all got me off my fucking shit. That shit's so funny. Oh, all right. Okay, I'm sorry. So if you have your kids listening, this is one of those shows where I have a potty mouth and I cannot stop cussing. So be careful. Lower your volume down. All right, let me get myself back together. There's one thing that I saw that I was very intrigued by. I like wrote to Dave immediately and I was like, what is this? This is so like amazing looking. What are you guys all doing? I saw a post and it looked like a comic book-ish, right? Like character, and I was like not sure what it was about. And I read it, but I was like really curious. So I wrote to Dave and I was like, what is Dave? What is this, Dave? What are you guys doing? So can you tell us, Dave, more about the comic book? Because I know now you just released a comic book. That's
Yeah,
so
we
cool.
did. I mean, I was just one of the consultants, and it's pretty much a fiction regarding a DJ crew called The Extremes. It's an indie comic book. That was created because it was crowdfunded. So,
Oh, amazing.
but
That's really cool. Like, can you do us a favor and if someone wants to purchase it, how do we do that?
yeah, it's going to be on kidheroes.net if you want to get
You want to put that in the chat for us?
Sure.
Okay. That way, everyone, please click on it, save it. Hello, Big Chase. I see you. Thank you, Big Chase, for being here. Happy Wednesday to you. And happy belated birthday as well. Thank you. So, how did the comic book idea come about?
It actually came about with Patricio Janelsa. So he was part of the debut back in the day. I don't know if you guys remember that movie.
Mm-hmm.
He was
Changed my life.
One of the main producers, and he does the Lumpia movie right now. But yeah, we're releasing like some variant covers with like Shortcut on there.
Uh-huh.
Shout out to Short.
New York Comic Con with Fifth Platoon with DJ Neil Armstrong. That's up next. But,
how amazing is that? That's cool.
Yeah. So the reason why I got involved with it is I was part of a short film about 15 years ago. I also helped them out with the Black Eyed Peas Beba music video. So,
really? You
Yeah.
did not?
I helped cast that. I mean, with some of the people like Camille Velasco, which she's known as Ellie Mack now, and just a bunch of other people, Genesis, Samaranos, and some of them. Yeah.
You've done a lot of work, Dave. For those of you who don't know, Dave has done a lot of work, and a lot of times you're in the background, like quiet.
I really don't call it work. It's just passion, really.
Yeah. Passion.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Hello, Mix Matt. Thank you so much for being here. Mix Matt, I haven't seen you in like forever, I feel like. I'm glad that you're here. Thank you. Thank you. Happy Wednesday to you. Is it still Wednesday? Yeah. It's maybe Wednesday, Thursday for you, but thank you. So when is it released where people could purchase it now?
Yeah, it's on kidheroes.net. I'll put it in the chat room.
Yeah, please do so that my mods could pin it. Okay.
Okay, for sure.
Thank you for
Dave-
that.
Dave has a
So
lot of video, like archives. A lot of history from the Bay and the DJ scene.
For real. Hey, can I share a story of connection on this?
yeah, go ahead, Aaron.
So you talked about Patricio, right? So Patricio is known like around the Filipino world, like he's like a leader in the world. He's pushed Filipino culture to like the front. They actually at Pistahan they just did a this last year they did like a pavilion specifically for like innovation, and so Patricio was highlighted in like the work that he's done like over decades to be able to bring the Filipino culture to the front. But my connection that I got through this, and this is like talks about how Filipino fam has brought me in. His little brother is Dar, and Dar Janosa actually was a volunteer for the nonprofit that I helped to start back in the day when we did work in the Philippines called Society. And we would do work here with at-risk youth. He was talking about working with kids in foster care, probation. We did job creation for folks like that here, and then we also did work overseas in the Philippines to bring like educational materials. And Patricio's little brother Dar helped us, and he met us because his wife was in Image. Shout out to Image, OG female crews out there, and she sang in our show. And so like we were able to actually MC their wedding in Vegas. So like that's how I get to meet Patricio. And like there's just a lot of like deep connections like that. And you mentioned the Bebo video. I used to rock with DJ Rocky Rock. Yo, shout out to Rocky Rock. He's actually from the same province as my wife in Iloilo in the Philippines. So shout out to the Bisaya crew out there. Any Bisayas out there? Are any of y'all Bisaya? Hey, tagadain ka mo? Where are you from in the Bisaya?
Bohol.
Oh, Bohol. See, so my wife is from the island right up there next to that, Iloilo, man.
Okay.
So and Rocky Rock too, man. He was from Aklan. So
are you like fluent in Tagalog?
He is. He's
He is.
Hey, bust it out, Aaron. Bust it out.
Bust it out.
Anong balita pare ko?
Oh my gosh.
But see, that's the funny thing. A funny story. My wife would tell this story is I was learning Tagalog because I learned Spanish growing up, and then Tagalog and Spanish are very close.
Yeah.
And so like Lionel and them, Ammo, they would like start to teach me stuff, and I would practice. Actually, Dr. Tracy Buenavista, she's helping with the ethnic studies in the California state schools. Dr. Tracy Buenavista, she's leading that and bringing ethnic studies to the forefront as well. But she helped me to learn Tagalog too. But I was learning Tagalog, and then right before my birthday, I was at my wife when we were just dating. I was at her house, and her family was just speaking. They were talking so fast I couldn't understand what they were saying. Come to find out, they were speaking a different dialect, and they were like, "This fool doesn't even know he's rapping lumpia for his own party." And so the next morning, they did the surprise party for me, and it was all lumpia that I helped to rap. That was all crooked from the night before. I was over here rapping crooked lumpia.
So you knew which ones was yours at least.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, shout out to DJ Verse. DJ Verse, man, he knows Ammo, man. We all from the same hood down there.
You are. Yeah. Were you raised in the East Bay?
Oh yeah, I'm from Hayward. And
Oh.
Verse's sister used to work at Southland Mall at JW. What y'all know about JW?
I
It's
know
a
Versa's sister actually. She's
oh
more my age, yeah.
Grace.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, I
Yeah.
just saw her at Chaplin's last month. Tell
Yeah.
her.
We try not to like call out people's names on Twitch. But yes.
For sure, for
Shout
sure.
out to DJ Verse. Okay, so my question for you all, I think this is very important. At least in all my shows, I ask this, but can you share? I want to hear from actually each of you. Can you share your one of your like favorite or greatest memories working together or being in this group?
I think one of the biggest memories for me is doing Street Jam. Um, Very big event. Um, I know Aaron wasn't really part of that, but the weddings that we do with Aaron, they're very memorable to all of us. He makes it happen. So
Yeah. Thank you, Dave. And then, should we just go in order?
yeah.
Dennis, do you have something?
I probably have to say when me and Erwin we did the CrossFit Games down in SoCal, and this was like the CrossFit Games, like the Olympics would be compared to like the Olympics for the CrossFit Games. I mean, we had our music playing on like ESPN, CBS,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and we
It
were
was
like,
like international.
yeah, so we
Wow.
had to be really like on point with like how we played our music because it was like broadcast on live air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We would be playing to like, I don't know, 50, 60,000 people in the stadium,
Yeah.
Wow.
and we're just competing for the athletes. So we did that for 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, 5 years.
So
And
that
that,
was
that was
that was
huge.
pretty major, yeah.
Impressive.
You know, that was really fun.
That's huge.
I would say that was one of my biggest or I guess greatest memories. Yeah, definitely CrossFit Games. It's just being able to I guess at the time, two of my biggest passions were like fitness and music, and then just being able to play on to the world, and then of course Street Jam because there's just I know there's a lot of festivals, but like back then it was like of that caliber. It's just I hope someday we could bring that back, and I want my kids to experience that.
It's like a combo, right?
Yeah.
Really great fit. I love that. Shout out to KGB DJ. Hello, how's it going? Everyone, please make sure you follow KGB DJ. KGB, can you put your streaming schedule in the chat so everybody knows when you stream? Thank you so much. Make sure you follow and check out KG. So, Derek, I'm going to go to you.
Man, there's just so many. Like I know that these guys talked about a lot of them. They talked about Street Jam. Apparently, I have pictures of me there as a baby. So I vaguely remember it, like being in the park, just being carried around, and that was like my first music festival before there was even a Coachella. So so
When Derek was a baby, um, he was literally a baby. I put him on the turntable to stand up at the first.
did?
Yeah,
yeah yeah.
but okay.
Yeah. No, yeah, I like back to like, just being a part of it like for a long time. I mean, like I've grown into like, always being a part of Three Style. It's like being a baby at Street Jam to like doing high school dances with Uncle Rowan and Uncle Dennis here to like, and then just to wrap it all around, just like last month having a wedding, Uncle Aaron being there, like dang, like it really just encompasses like this life has been the greatest memory, I feel like, and just having Three Style be a part of it and just having all these memories and what's to come forward. I mean, like shoot, like Uncle Rowan said, I hope we have another Street Jam because like how much the Filipino community has blown up now. Dude, like
Gotta
That
bring it back.
it's like Street Jam Cello. It's like it'll be bigger than Coachella. It'll be bigger than Lollapalooza.
Street
Your
Jam
your
Cello, let's
EDC.
go.
Yeah, and I could play my Unz Unz music over there, and play some like
Right.
EDM music. So it's been great. There's just
EDC.
too many memories. But yeah, all of it's been fun. So
Awesome. Thank you. All right, Aaron.
My turn. Did Erwin go? You say? My
skipped over
favorite
it.
part is seeing the striations in the quadriceps of Erwin E. Swift. I'll say honestly, man, I was gonna shout out to Derek for their wedding, man. Like their whole family, bro. I mean, it was like so much love. When you like, it's different when you're like working something like as a job versus like what Dave talked about earlier, like being in passion. And it literally was just a whole love space. Like it was like all their home, like their bridal party was hell of fun. They like those kids, right? But I mean, even the way they had the photos set up, they had like it was just such a good vibe. Most of the time, when I'm working, I don't, my wife doesn't necessarily roll with me, but like this was the one, you know what I mean? She came with, she was invited. I appreciate that, Derek, and for your wife and for your whole fam, your dad, your mom, everybody who was there that, that did that. But it's like, it's not just like a party. It wasn't just a party. It was like literally like a celebration of the family that is Three Style, and
Yeah.
it's like, it's culminated in somebody who was born into that, now creating a new family with his wife who's a dancer, and them and all the work that they do through music. And he also is, he makes his own music. He didn't say that either. We're gonna have to put his stuff. Yeah, oh yeah, he's doing his thing. But like all of that comes from like as a fruit of like being a part of the family of Three Style, and for me to be a part of it, I'm just sitting there like just in awe. I was just in awe that I was able to be a piece of it, and then get out there and get sweaty and chow with like what was the Lola crew? It was the what do they call themselves?
My flower Lola. So at the wedding,
Flower
we didn't have like flower girls. We had all the flower Lolas there.
That's
They were all wearing matching outfits, and they're like
Machi,
Lolas as grandmas.
huh?
The aunties, the flower Lola.
cute. What a great
They were
idea,
Super cute.
actually.
They were the dancing Lolas too. They would not stop. I was trying to keep up with them. I had to go put my tennis shoes back on. I was like, oh man, let's get them by.
That's cute. Thank you for sharing, Aaron. Okay, let me stop for a second. Sandy B, the dude, you did not just say that about Clay. I'm about to delete your comment. He said Dubs win, looking better without Clay.
Oh, Dubs, doing Dubs.
No,
Are you a Mavericks fan now?
I am. I'm a bandwagon
Oh.
Mavs fan now because my boyfriend's on the team. So sorry, I had to interrupt for that. I was so ready to delete that shit. I'm gonna delete that comment. I love you guys too, but geez, not in this chat. Clay's my guy. All right. So I recently, I don't know, maybe within a month ago. Actually, it was in September. Yes, it was Rick's birthday. We went to R&B brunch, and it was our first time. And we're not. We have such a crazy schedule, so I was really happy to be able to be present and be with Rick and E Swift. You were there, and Dave. So, and I don't know if Derek, you were there as well, but I didn't get to meet you. So I am just really, I feel like I love, first of all, I love Sunday brunch, like daytime things, and it's just so fun. It's a chill vibe. And for those of you who don't know, I'm going to have one of you talk about, talk, talk about R&B brunch. And then I'm going to pull up because I want to promo the one on Sunday is coming up, right? And then also, I believe it's November 3rd, is it? November 3rd?
Right.
With
Yeah.
Scotty Fox, right?
Yep.
And
Chris
Chris Mix. So I am going to have who wants to talk about R&B brunch and how that idea came about?
Go, Dave.
Erwin.
Irwin, Dave or Irwin?
Yeah,
Actually, so it came about when the actually Jeff 619 in here, his
Yeah.
brother said, "Hey, let's do a R&B brunch." I said, "Yeah, let's do it." We tried it, and as time went on and started doing it, and it got bigger and bigger, and people were loving it, and it was like a reunion. People, gosh, it was
it's like
amazing. It was a
like
good,
people it's like
yeah, it was.
people our age.
People
Yeah.
were loving it, you know.
Yeah.
Um,
And it just organically grew bigger and bigger, and yeah, still even to this day, it's just people hit us up. Oh, when's the next one? When's the next one? And then, other crews, we want to put other crews on as well. So, and they reach out to us, and that's why, yeah, we have a lot of like guest DJs as well. So it's cool it's something that, we use to like just bring the community together.
And to play like the music that we love to play.
Yeah.
For
I
sure.
walked in and I was like, freestyle, because Dennis is coming. Here
like,
you
"Oh,
go.
Let me
This
find that Cynthia, let me find that Cynthia song.
yeah, I know. Thank you. Sunday, October 13th from noon to 5 p.m. This one's slightly different. It's a social potluck, right?
Mhm.
yeah,
Is that
I
right?
mean, we're just gonna bring people together. We're gonna have a few vendors out. Spam Musubi is gonna be our Supreme Musubi. We got Bobarista coming out. Chef Big Mike's gonna be there.
There you go.
Yeah, so
My.
We're gonna
everyone's
have a good
invited.
time, and just get together and network. Yeah.
So it was originally supposed to be at a park here in Milpitas, but I think it was like God's hand working, and now it's we're having it at a kickboxing gym that I coach at. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, so
it's
it's in San
indoor,
Jose
outdoor.
now. It's indoor and outdoor. So
What is it called? The
uh,
location?
it's called a CCK, competition and condition kickboxing. So it's on the flyer there, and
Yeah.
I think it gave us we just had too many restrictions with the city of Milpitas, so I just Dave and I thought it would be better to move to that location. So
Yeah.
So tell us about
Scotty
the one
Fox,
in
Scotty
November. The one in November.
Oh, we got Scotty Fox and DJ Chris Mix as our guest DJ or DJs. But yeah, it's growing. I mean, it's the talk of the town right now, really.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. It's really, I feel like you're just getting started, to be honest with you.
yeah, I mean, we're probably at our 12th one right now. We threw about 12 of them already. I can't believe it. So,
Yeah.
but
And
Yeah,
also
you're just getting
shout
I
out to
feel like
Mrs.
you're getting buzz, now. And yeah, you're just getting started. It's gonna be great. So this Sunday and also November 3rd as well. Okay. My last question, actually, this one is to Dave or Irwin, Dennis. What do you hope to see for 3SA in the next like 3 to 5 years?
Still active and still going.
yeah,
Still
Yeah.
more, yeah. I mean, we may be getting up there in age, but age is just a number.
Right? I see
music,
all kinds of people. Yeah.
music,
People, I
still,
mean,
music's still
people
a
love to
passion.
dance.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
People
we're
love
we're still young at heart.
yeah.
Yeah.
In the next 3 to 5 years, so Dave and I have been talking about it, and also just getting the youth involved and giving, I guess, the opportunities that we didn't have as kids. So we want to be able to like host or put on some DJ schools for kids. So
that's
in the
the
future,
I
Yeah.
love this is that's really great. And I talked to Rick about, being a mentor in the community and how important that is, right? Because we all had opportunities from someone who gave us a chance, right?
yes, yeah,
Investing our time always to give back continuously. And so I have been doing that in the nonprofit world for many
Yeah.
years, and
You-
I love it. So
yeah. Actually, 2 weeks ago, I was So I don't really go out much, but I went to a nightclub, and it was one of the former SBC guys, Eric Nagrumpa. He was spinning, and yeah, and so
DJ
and
E-Rock.
E-Rock, and so there was another DJ that was there, and he's a 99.7 DJ. I can't remember his name, but he he kind of asked like how I knew like Rick, and like who or what crew I was with. And then I mentioned Rick, and he was like, yeah, man, Rick, really, he's the man that like launched my career. He put me in touch with like the right people, and that's the only reason why I'm in radio now. So shout out to Rick.
You're talking about E-Rock?
No, it wasn't E-Rock. It was another DJ that was he was just a guest at the club. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's
awesome.
the guy is a Hispanic dude, and he's on 99.7 now, and I think he has a residency at Temple in the city. So
do you know who that is? As Rick? Anyway, thank you for sharing. I know it's like a we're all
full circle.
Right? Full circle. Yeah. Whether you're in the DG community or nonprofit, it doesn't matter. I feel like we all support each other. So I just want to say thank you to all of you for being here. And I had such a great time listening to your story, your experiences, especially in a DJ group. And it's my first time that I decided that I wanted to have a DJ group on. And usually I don't do interviews that as a group like that. And so I appreciate it. And shout out to Dave. Dave gave me lots of content, and he really guided me through this, because him and I have been talking about it, and I didn't push him hard. I just was like, hey, what about this idea? And he's like, I don't know, maybe yes, a good idea, but I'm not sure. And then finally I was like, all right, time to fucking do it. You got R&B, right?
You gotta pull the trigger.
Thank you, Cynthia. Appreciate it.
Yes. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, DJ Rec. Please make sure you follow Dave Dynamics. Please make sure you follow DJ Rec 3SA. They both stream from time to time. Aaron, MC Preach, thank you so much. It's an honor to meet you. You are fucking hilarious. And
thank y'all so much.
I got to meet you, Swift. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. And then Derek, I hope to meet you at the next R&B brunch. Okay.
Oh, for sure.
Hey, invite us to the baby shower, Derek. We need to go to the baby shower.
Oh yeah,
he lives down south though.
Yeah.
You do.
Is it happening?
Yeah. Nah, not yet.
What? You're making babies? You're making babies?
No comment.
Into existence.
We want to sing a song for you.
Oh,
Huh?
you do?
Yeah, Aaron does.
I got
Aaron,
you.
well, hold on.
Dahil sa'yo, nais kong mabuhay.
Damn, that's better than Nat King Cole.
That's Jose Mari Chan, bro. Jose Mari Chan, dude.
You gotta say something dirty in Tagalog.
I thought we were gonna do body rolls though.
Oh, let's get it.
I want to see Derek.
You gotta hit him with the ocho.
There you go.
Derek, you better, hey man, you gotta hit him with the 5, 6, 7, 8. He can't dance unless you say 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come on, Derek. See?
There you go.
See, he's biting his bottom lip. He's trained right. He's biting his bottom lip. That's how you do it. You gotta bite that lip.
Oh man.
Oh, you guys are funny. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Any last minute words, Dave, that you want to say?
I just want to give a shout out to Rick Lee. He's a legend, man. I really looked up to him as growing up. I mean, even though we're like the same age, but SBC held it down.
Yeah,
and,
for sure.
Big shout out to P Dog, our P Dog.
Yeah,
he's holding it down right now. So he's always part of Three Style, but I'm very proud of him. J Rome, Ed Daddy, Chris Cut, everybody else in the chat room. I mean, I wish we could have got everybody in this, but I mean, it's
Yeah.
just a few of us, but
Yeah.
shout
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
We
It's
want to
hard.
thank you too, Cynthia. Thanks for giving us a chance to
For
be out
sure.
here. Thanks for taking time. We know you're giving from your gift, so appreciate you.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Thank
healing the
you.
world.
Keep doing what you're
Thank you.
doing to all of you. Okay. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thank
guys.
you.
You.
Okay, everyone, we're gonna figure out who we are going to raid. Okay. Um Jessica is mashup mic on. So everyone, I just want to let you know that mashup mic is going for partner. Bounce DJ is still going, and also let's see, Mike Carbonell. So make sure that you support, and just even if you need to pull a tab up, just say hi. Hi, Marjorie. I missed you earlier. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. So, Jessica, yes. Okay. Can we go to Jessica? Can we go to Mashup Mike, because I want to be able to support him. Although we rated him last week we streamed, I still want to do that so that he makes it to partner. Thank you so much, Barmix. I appreciate you. Go ahead and launch the raid, Jessica. Thank you. Everyone, thank you to DJ Dave Dynamics. Thank you so much. Thank you to DJ Rec 3SA. Thank you to Aaron, Derek Life, E Swift. I really appreciate everything. And thank you, D1 Drew. I appreciate you all for being here. So I didn't see, let me see. Jessica, are you able to launch the raid? Big Rob. Hi, Big Rob. How are you doing? I didn't know you were in here. It's always good to see you in here. So you let me know, Jess, okay? If you're able to launch the raid. There you go. Thank you, Jess. So everyone, I just want to say thank you to my mods, Bubbles, Carol Petito, Jessica G, for holding it down tonight. I really appreciate it. And SBC Rick Lee, thank you. AJB, I really appreciate you for being here. Thank you, Dave. I really appreciate it. Jesse, oh, good. Hi, Jesse. Nix, thank you. Thank you, Rec. Rennie D, I see you. Let's see. Everybody come and say bye at least before we go, okay? Filipino, thank you. Sandy B the dude. You cracked me up today. Rennie D, always my brother. Thank you so much. We have D1 Drew. I want to say thank you to Mrs. and also D1 Drew. D's Nuts, also DJ P Dog. Thank you so much. J Rome, Alizé, Carol Petito. Love you. Thank you. Thank you for resubbing. Quentin Tarantado, I see you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Good night. Margulis. We're just leaving Margulis. Thank you. Everyone, please make sure you go to Jackets and Jams. And then the night before, SBC Rick Lee and Margulis will be at Brandon Lounge in San Jose. And that's October 19th. I love you, everyone. Thanks, Aaron. Have a good night. Says Boogie. Bye.